This is me here with a little bit you need to know today. Join in. Yes. First of all, today I'll begin with greeting everyone. That how are you? As we've been seeing the work we've been pushing um, for a time because we've been sharing whatever update that is needed to be given out. Um, Today I'm here introducing myself as the project manager and founder and publisher Kind Hand Ministries Uganda. Kind Hand Ministries Uganda is an organization that started way back with an aim of impacting on changing lives. Um, as you see, we came up with goals that can help sustain our mission. And so far, we have registered couple projects that positively impacting on lives. And I'm so happy today to announce to you that these programs have been done with passion and they have touched many in need of vulnerable children. And we are so happy and proudly working day and night um, to make it happen. First of all, we shall go through a little today due to the time or due to my schedule. Um, First of all, we came up with a project of empowering orphans, and this is where we came up with an idea of of beginning an orphanage, which we are running, and we have registered 150 children from different parts. These children we have registered, they are the kids that were found vulnerable and in need. Um, so far, we've pushed and we have reached a level of looking to propose an idea of buying land or acquiring land so that we can construct infrastructures that we can give many as we can a home or somewhere to call a home, because these kids that we are giving assistance, they're the kids that we have found so need so need. So these are the kids we've registered um, with different challenges. So far we have tried to overcome, because as you know, running an orphanage or running a home, we have to cater for these children. First of all, we have to cater for them, for what they had for lunch, for what they had for supper, for what they have for breakfast, and providing clean water. It isn't only about providing shelter. We are not only looking at that, we are also looking up to providing basic needs. These are the needs children need, or these are this is something you can't take away, or this is something you could give a blind blink, because we look at it, no one could provide for them in the first place. So through our compassionate services, we have tried, or we are trying to make it happen. Secondly, we have come up with an idea of of we have come up with an idea or a program for elderly care, because wherever we move and to different parts to carry out fields, because I'm part of the field officers of the organization, we have found out that these old people really, really need support. They are in a remote areas, deep down. They are in local locations, like in villages. This is something we couldn't just skip, because we hadn't already produced it, but today we will look up to that. We've introduced this elderly care. It is looking forward. We are looking forward through this project to provide essential needs to elders in communities. So far, we've registered 47. The 40, the 38 are female, and the rest are male. So we are looking up to providing daily needs, whereby these people can be given food, because they are in a situation where they don't work, or they can't work. Not only they don't, because if I said they don't, I would be assuming like they could, but they just don't want. No. They can't do anything for themselves. Most of them were left there. Most of them, they have grandchildren to that are orphans. So I want whoever watching this to imagine a life where someone gave birth, and that children they gave birth to gives birth and he dies, or they both die. Automatically, it will be this old, or the parent or the grandparent to face all the responsibilities. What if this grandparent isn't in position at the moment? Some parents were arrested. Let's talk about that, where a grandparent has given birth to a son, and his son gives birth, and then they die, because anything can happen. I'm just assuming. Let us give a picture to that. It will be the grandparent to face this. But imagine if the grandparent is in a state where is disabled or vulnerable. This will be an abandoned family that will face every challenge on planet. Thirdly, for such, the third that I want to highlight or to talk about is the impact of the impact on education to the children. So far, we've provided education to 250 children registered with us. 250 children we have registered. Um, these 250 kids, um, the 150, those are the kids we have at the orphanage. The rest, they are the kids we are giving assistance from vulnerable families or poor families. Um, in most cases, we look up to poor families that are trying so hard to to make a life, or to meet ends, or to meet needs, or the daily needs, like whereby in Africa or in Uganda, people give a lot of births, whereby they have many kids, and remember the family is poor. They're in let me say, in a remote area. They're deep down in the village. Um, they No one has even come up with an idea of educating a child. Like for example, let's say um here, if I'm not educated, I won't be inspired to educate my kid. Get what I say? I won't be like, what will inspire me? No, let it be a question. If I'm not educated, what will inspire me to educate my kid? I mean, what will someone tell me? So we look up to that, and we've gone to these families and teach them the importance of education. Not only teaching them, but also to motivate them, because these are the things they haven't had. For example, there are some villages that I've visited, and there is no school in the whole village. You see, there is no school in the whole village. Um, so what I want to mean is, we are also spreading awareness about education and teaching people the importance of education. And the the kids found with these people, we give them bursaries um, through our school called Green Hill Junior School in Idudi. Um, we don't have that much good infrastructures because we are renting where the school is operating from. So we don't have that much ownership. Um, so we are looking forward to also acquire land and build a school. And for that, we pray with time we can reach it. Um, so far, we've been sharing a story of Lydia. This is a disabled woman with two children, and the father deceased, let me say, deceased, or is nowhere to be seen. Lydia has faced a lot of challenges um, to the fact that she is disabled. She wasn't given a chance to even go to school. She wasn't given a chance to be loved in the family. Hope you get what I say. She wasn't given a chance to be loved. So when she's disabled in the first place, and secondly, um, secondly, she can't afford life. Like how nowadays in this country things are expensive in the first place. She was impregnated, and the father deceased. Sorry. Um, what does this bring, or what does how how do you understand this situation? Just imagine you're disabled and you have two kids, and you're a mother and disabled. So we found her needed. We brought her. We started way back through our programs, enhancing housing to people with disabilities. So we came up with an idea with the team, where we decided to start a construction of her home. Luckily enough, God made it possible through our donors who came on board and gave us ideas and donated as well. By God's grace, we managed to put a shelter for Lydia, because the one we found, I can't even call it a house or a home. Let's say that we are sleeping outside. That is how I can say. But with the shelter, and but with no doors, old iron sheets, you can imagine that life. So we decided to, through our project or program, we decided to construct for her what we could. But with the time, still came another donor, a brother that really worked hard in this, and Lydia's house that we had unfinished was finished, luckily enough. So everything was done. She's sleeping well, and not only that, her kids are given free education through our educational program. Um, these are the kids we believe they can help their mother or their mother in the future. Here, if you, for example, let's say, here, if you know English, you can communicate and get friends or people to share to your awareness, or or even study and reach to levels of becoming important people in communities like doctors, because we want to raise doctors also. We want to raise ministers. But these are the things you can't reach without education. So through our education services, we are targeting a lot for these kids, and we are looking forward to register more as we can. So Lydia, we have been going and visiting her severally, and we've shared with her a lot. She's part of us. We love her so much, and we believe we can make an impact. And still, the stories will be continued, and we shall share more about how she's doing, about her life, and everything. Um, we believe with the time we shall make it. Um, let's go to the highlight 3. We have come up with an idea of fighting food insecurities in communities. So here we came up with spreading awareness of the importance of agriculture, teaching people how to do agriculture, teaching people how to 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 sustain lives or to sustain from agriculture. Um, we also came up with our own project, and a project where we're carrying agriculture, and and this is basically made to help the orphanage. So the orphanage is sustaining from our agriculture, whereby we hired a land and started carrying out agriculture. We've carried out several projects in this: tomatoes, um, mostly we've carried out vegetables, and we are looking up to making big farms and what, so that we can sustain from agriculture as well in time to come. Um, we have also come up with Project Clean Water. When looking to Project Clean Water, um, it has been a big challenge in our community. It has been something someone or some people don't really want to talk about, because having clean water is expensive in our community, and people are affected from the dirty water they are taking. So we are looking up in this program we've come up, we are looking for ways of providing clean water to communities. Like, for example, let's say boreholes, sources of water, or water sources, let's say, sorry, water sources in communities like boreholes. We are looking forward to have one in our area, and if possible, we want to give also other communities through our possibilities. We want to provide them with clean water as well. Um, so we are looking up that. It is our new program. Your support matters, because if you give, you're caring. Remember, sharing is caring. If you give, all our programs will move. Simply because all of what you've had depends on donations. Donate today, give a chance to someone in need. Your donation will provide education. Your donations will provide shelter. Your donations will provide clean water. Your donations will provide medical assistance. Your education will provide basic needs. Your donations will provide many more. We run our agriculture projects, will help to provide scholastic materials, will help will help us reach to our goals. So looking forward, volunteer today. You can be part by sharing. You can be part by giving a donation or sharing our mission. Like, share, and comment. Subscribe for more. We shall be having this session here on this platform and I will, me and my team will be sharing with you what you need to know about what we do. For now, we shall end here, and I want to thank you all, whoever that has come up to support and whoever that has shared love with us. A great thanks to subscribers, and thanks to those who are sharing the mission, and thanks to those who are praying for us. We love you. We are praying for you. God bless you.